So imagine 17 years of experience working with kids and families, and now she has this amazing new business called Success in Steps. Her name is Sylvia Corzato. She joins us right now in daytime. Hello, Sylvia.
Hello, Dylan. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Now, 17 years working with kids and families. Let's go way back in time. Why did we decide to choose this as a career to begin with?
Studies, psychology degree, knowing that I wanted to work with children, and sociology degree, nonverbal communication for kids that couldn't speak. Fell in love with this little boy that had autism, and started my career in working with children with autism one-on-one with intensive therapy.
Okay, and that must have been challenging, must be challenging.
Challenging, but so rewarding.
Okay.
Absolutely rewarding. I loved it, just to see those milestones and going from nonverbal to verbal, or those small successes, all broken down into little steps, and making it to wherever they wanted to be.
So that's got to be the most rewarding part about all this, you know, helping out kids, families that are struggling perhaps in many different areas.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and then all the experience that I had working one-on-one with children and then becoming a mother myself, that's when I really understood, like, wow, I have a lot of strategies and tools to put in place, whether your child is on the autism spectrum or not. The strategies that I learned were totally applicable across the different levels of children, developmental domains, and so now I focus my time on providing parents with support and strategies, because that's the key.
Grown-up kids.
Growing up kids.
All right. Success in Steps then. So you decided to create this about 2 years ago?
Correct.
So tell us exactly what you do at Success in Steps.
Oh, so what I do is I work with the parents, and I provide them with support and strategies to overcome challenges and behaviors. So whether that presents in non-compliance or aggression, potty training issues, morning time routine, anxiety, ADHD. So there's a variety of different diagnosis that I work with, but also typical developing children that are just having some challenges at home. So what I do is I work with the parents to determine what the function of the behaviors are, what's maintaining the behavior, and looking at how we can support the parents so that they can confidently learn the tools, so that they can implement the strategies both at home, at school, and outside in the environment as well.
Okay, so I'm not a parent, so I don't really get to this, right? But if I was a parent,
Yes.
I mean, I would probably be the type of parent that would just let my kids run free and wild and be happy and smiley. Now, is that a bad? Because speaking topic number one is the importance of maintaining structure. So that's probably, I'd probably be a bad parent. Is that what we're saying?
Well, no, not at all.
In some regards.
No, it's not at all. You want your kids to have some free time. But when we're looking at the summer schedule now, right? Everyone's finished school. The French school board finished last week, pardon me, and now the English board finishing up this week. Kids are so used to structure. So once we're looking at the summer, what's going on? What are we doing? Do we have them in summer camps? Do we have them at home? Are they staying with the grandparents? Kids need to know what they're going to expect, and by knowing that, they're going to reduce their anxiety, and they're also going to have a sense of structure, just like they did in school. So when you go to school at the beginning of the school year, first couple weeks are a little bit until the teacher has you know, some instructional control over the children, and so the expectations are clear by their visual schedule. And so we want the same thing for the kids when they're at home. So if they know what to expect, we can set them up for success and reduce behaviors. All
right, so here we have one of the graphs. I guess you put this together. Now these are some of the, like, it's good to have a structure, a routine, a graph that kids can follow along.
Yeah, so this is a morning and evening routine that I put together. It's just an example to show how to get the kids on task for the course of the day, so that they check off, they go to the bathroom, they get dressed, and so forth. And as they're done, they know what the expectation is, and so we make sure that the kids are developing some independence, so that we're encouraging them and reducing anxiety, encouraging them, and also for them to be able to feel like they're doing stuff on their own as well.
Okay. What about the meat of the day, though? Because all I saw there was morning and evening. So how do we fill the time during the day?
So filling the time for the day, I put stuff on a dry erase board, and you can just write that in for the children that are older. So you can write down, you know, eating breakfast, and then it's time to read, free time, then after that lunch, then play outside, however you want to structure it that way. That works really effectively. I use it with my own children all the time, and you can quickly erase that and put a new item on there. The other thing is for the month, I have a calendar here just to give you an example. So it's really busy for the summer months. So for July, you can put Canada Day. Here we have water park if it's sunny, so put the expectation in that if it's not sunny that we might have to change things up. Yeah. When they're going camping, when they're going to summer camp, swimming camp, visit to museum, library visit, sleepover at grandparents, just so by knowing those things in advance reduces the anxiety for the children and makes them aware of what's coming up so that they have motivation to do things that you're asking for, like putting your clothes away or setting the table. So it's a little give and take. Stuff, right? All the fun stuff that makes them feel a part of the family as well.
But it is good for them to know what's ahead.
Absolutely.
So they have stuff to look forward to.
Expectation's key. So it's just like as if a parent were to go to a new job, for example, and are unsure of what to expect when they're going to be starting the new job. If the expectations are unknown, then we are a little bit frazzled and we can be up and down with our moods. The same thing with the children. If they are aware of what they can expect, then it can reduce their anxiety and set them up for success as well.
Okay, so you're offering a service as well where people can get in touch with you and you can help them out in a big way. What is this all about?
So if families are interested in my services, I offer a variety of different packages, and really it's a discussion with them over the phone. So I offer a free 20-minute strategy call, so we discuss what are their challenges that they're facing and whether or not I'd be able to help them out on that. And then from there we discuss what would be the best course of action, whether we do a monthly package or a long-term package or how many sessions, those kind of things.
Wow.
And that can be found on my website. They can go through my scheduler.
Successinstep.ca.
Yes.
This parenting thing sounds difficult.
It's
challenging.
It's challenging, but it's fun. It doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't have to be challenging.
Well, you make it easier, for sure.
I try.
We're very grateful for having you in our community.
Thank you very much.
Sylvia Corzato, Success in Steps. Please check her out.